Hello, America. This is a DCDC News Flash. Rebuilding one community at a time with education, compassion, and tenacity. My name is Sherman Green, and I come today, America, to warn you the danger of a dying art, and that dying art is farming. America, we better pay more close attention to where we get our food from and how our food is grown and prepared. As a kid, I grew up around many farmers. Many farmers. And that was something that I didn't want to do. Farming wasn't my thing in the day, but I was made to do it, and I began to fall in love with that old hard, back-breaking work. I began to fall in love with it, and I found myself doing it day in, day out, and grew up doing it, doing this type of work. And I found myself thinking about it night and day, and I got a passion about it today, people. And after I thought about it, it's one of the things that we must do if we're going to stay here on this earth is eat. We got to eat. So why not learn how to prepare our food ourselves? So I go from city to city, state to state, community to communities, starting community gardening, starting personal gardening, and starting workshops in those communities, in those states, teaching people how to grow their food, how to cultivate and harvest their food, how to prepare and preserve their food. I have some things that I've done, some workshops that I've done around different states and different cities. If you'll take a look, I've taught many workshops and had many workshops in many different cities teaching children how to plant in plastic. Even back here behind me, all the children from all different ages and all different sizes, teaching them how to raise their food, how to prepare their food, and even how to market their food for money. In many ways, I have found different techniques of getting all the hard work out of farming for the plasticulture method of farming. Plasticulture is a unique way of farming. It takes about 75% of the work out of planting and harvesting. There's no pulling grass and no hoeing around the plants. It has its own irrigation system, and through the irrigation system, it fertilizes it all at the same time. So there's no hard work in it no more. People, I know this is something that is not your cup of cup of tea, but this is something that we must learn. Everybody must learn how to grow something for themselves, because there'll come a day and time that you won't be able to buy nothing with your money. Read your Bible, it'll tell you that. It'll tell you that you'll be living in the land of plenty and you'll starve to death. So learn how to be self-sufficient. Grow your own food. Find out the nutritional part of it, which we teach. We teach the nutritional part of it. We teach you how to seed your plants, to carry them over to the next year, so you won't have to buy any more. Some of the seeds that you buy are no good. Some of the plants that you buy are no good. They don't produce 1 or 2 pieces of produce. Learn how to seed your plants and learn how to grow your own plants. Teach your children and even the elderly how to grow. Even middle-class people don't know. There's an area of peoples in our community right now, and era of people that don't know how to plant. Let's teach those people. Let's teach the teenagers, the youth, the young adult people, everybody, how to raise something that is good for the body. And remember, the Bible says every green leaf on the tree is medicine for the body. I'm a living witness that if you eat your vegetables and your fruits, that any disease that the body can contract, that the body will heal itself if you give it the nutrition that it needs. I'm 63 years old and never been sick a day in my life. It contributes to what I eat. So people call me. Let's teach your children. Let's teach the elderly, the middle-aged people, how to plant, how to farm, how to cultivate. It don't even have to be planting. It can be farming, period. I'm a master gardener. I'm an organic farmer, certified organic farmer. I'm a professional farmer. I'll be willing to come to your neighborhood, your community, your town, your state, and set up workshops, not only to teach, but to stay there until you harvest. But we must get back into the part of farming. You know, people, we've been stereotyped many years that farming was for our foreparents. And we look back at our foreparents and we say, we're not going to do that hard work because they was forced to do the farming part for someone else. Don't be stereotyped about that, people. We must grow our own food. We must learn how if we don't grow it. Because there's going to come a time that the foreign countries is not going to sell us any food. And believe me, the food that we get from them, you don't know what's in it. You don't know where it's been grown. You don't know the nutritional part of it. You don't know when it was grown and how long. 5 days after a piece of produce is pulled from its vine, it begins to lose its nutrition. If it takes 8 days for it to come from overseas to America, do you think that it still got the nutritional values that it needs? No, it don't. They preserve it to make it look good until you get it. That's the reason why food rots so fast, because it's been preserved with a type of wax that makes it look good until you lay it on your counter and wash it off. And you'll find out it'll rot almost instantly. So people, let's teach our children, let's teach our people how to plant, how to grow, how to cultivate, how to preserve, even how to prepare. We are trying to bring back a dying art. This is an art that many, many people in this day and time don't know nothing about. And it's a passion in my heart to teach this to my people. The people, call me. Let's set up one in your community. My number is 205-441-6372. Call me, let's set up a workshop. Let's teach the whole community, the town, the city, how to grow their own food and teach them the nutritional part about it. People, I thank you. I thank you for this time that you have lent your ear to me. But I will tell you this much. This is something that we must do. This is not something that we want to do. We must do this. Because when my generation is gone, the generation behind me knows nothing about this. So let's teach them and prepare them for the years down the road. I love you, and may God bless you.